curves in all the right places. Big girls, you are beautiful. Big girls, you are beautiful.
Hi guys, you have absolutely no idea how angry I am with myself right now. I just made a long video for you guys and hit the wrong button on my camera and erased it all. So here we go again. I wanted to make a video for you to talk to you about my past, where I've been, where I come from, because yesterday was my first video back on YouTube and I didn't really get a whole lot of opportunity to talk about that sort of thing. I figured A, it would make the video far too long, and B, it would be overwhelming for all of us to get into depth about everything right away. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about where I've come from, where I'm going, and maybe some of you can relate to me even. So up until last year, I thought that my first diet was at the age of 12. But then last year when I was losing weight, I found a binder in my dad's office that had information about a diet that my parents put me on when I was 7 years old. When I saw this information, I had a mix of emotions. I was angry, I was sad, I was frustrated, frankly, I was pissed off. I was livid with my parents. I thought it was absolutely ridiculous that they thought it was even slightly okay to put a 7-year-old on a restrictive diet instead of, I don't know, replacing the cookies with carrot sticks, or, maybe removing the stash of chocolate bars that were readily available in the cupboard at all times. Maybe that was the more wiser choice than, making a 7-year-old obsess about their food choices and what they're eating. I was pissed off, and you can tell I slightly still am. So anyways, when I found that information, I grabbed the binder, I went into my parents' house, I threw it on the counter, and I said to my mom, what the hell is this? And she was taken back a little, and she said, well, at the time we thought it was a good idea. And I said, well, at the time, maybe, but you do understand now that this is not okay. And, we had a little bit of talk about it, and she understands that. And I don't know, sometimes I think that if I hadn't done all the diets that I've done in my life, would I be where I am right now? Would I be as heavy and unhealthy as I am now? I don't think I would. I think all those diets and fads kind of set me back a little bit, or a lot of it. But anyways, after that, my next diet was when I was 12 years old. I went on the protein power plan with my brother and my father, and I lost about 40 pounds in, I think about 4 months. And as soon as I started eating carbs again, it came back on. Then after that, I went on to Weight Watchers, and I was very successful on Weight Watchers. I don't know, well, first I went on to Herbalife, lost 17 pounds in the first month of doing that, realized that it wasn't healthy and I could not afford to continue on. So straight from Herbalife, I went on to Weight Watchers, and with that, I lost another 40. So at this point, I'd lost a good 50, 60 pounds, 40, I don't know, somewhere around there. So that was in my high school years, and then right before I went off to college, I quit smoking and started dating my now husband, and my first year of college, I gained about 70, 80 pounds. I didn't think it was possible to gain that much in a year, but I managed. If it's possible, I'll do it. So from there, I kind of gave up a little bit. I did a lot of binging and starving myself. Closet eater. So many stupid choices at that time. So tried Weight Watchers again. My heart wasn't in it and was not successful, obviously. And then after college, I started working, and I started the Bernstein diet, which an employer actually paid for me. She was an evil, pardon my French, bitch, and said I was too fat to work for them and needed to lose weight. And trust me, I know there's gonna be a lot of comments on this. I wanted to sue her, but she was a lawyer's wife. I worked for her husband, who was a lawyer, and I didn't think I had much of a chance at the time. So anyways, she came out and said I was fat and that I couldn't be a good employee being the weight I was. So she put me on the Bernstein diet, and it involved a lot of injections and supplements and chicken, because I couldn't eat anything else that they allowed because I didn't like it. I tried. It was a horrible time. I was depressed. I felt like shit. I felt worthless. It was a really bad time in my life. So anyways, after that, tried Weight Watchers again. More binging, more starving. Like, it's a never-ending cycle with me. Finally, last year came up, and in September 2008, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and then I became an insulin-dependent diabetic. And you think that becoming a diabetic or being diagnosed with diabetes, you would lose weight, or, you know, that would light a fire under your ass, but for me it didn't until last year. So in January 2010, I started losing weight, as I mentioned in my first video, and I lost a good almost 50 pounds from January to June. And then the rest is in my last video from then on. So now I'm on Weight Watchers, and you know, the negative self-sabotaging part of me says, oh my god, you're trying Weight Watchers again, what the hell are you doing? But it's different because, first off, I'm a much more mature person right now. I've grown a lot. Second, the point system is completely different than it used to be, and I actually agree with the way it is now more so than before. Third, I'm ready. I know how to lose weight on my own by counting calories and busting my ass with fitness. So that's why I brought Weight Watchers into the equation, because I want that support. And that's why I'm here on YouTube, because I want that support. I need that support. I need to work on my emotions when it comes to food, and my approach mentally to food and how it makes me feel. And it's a long road ahead of me. I have a long road ahead, and I'm looking at it as kind of a brick wall. You know, you're building up the layers to success, and that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm explaining myself to you guys, and that's why I just had verbal diarrhea and told you all about my life. So that's me in a nutshell. You'll get to learn more about me in the next couple coming weeks, I'm sure. But I wanted you guys to know where I'm coming from and where I've been and where I plan to go. I'm just going to keep building those layers of the brick wall, and when I get to the top, everything will be in place. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to my new subscribers already since yesterday, and thanks for all the comments and the support, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend. Bye guys.
Get yourself to the butterfly lounge, find yourself a big lady. Big boy, come on around and they'll be calling you baby. No need to fantasize, since I was my bride.